Welcome. Thank you for entering my lady cave where we believe self-care is more. So we're just going to cut straight to the chase, you guys. If you learn to love me, you learn to get to know me, you will know that I like to get right to the point. So there are 3 things that we're going to talk about today. Those 3 things are going to be, I'm going to first introduce myself to you guys so you guys can get to know me a little more. And then I'm going to let you know what this channel is going to be about. And then number 3, I am going to let you know what my plan is for this channel. So stay tuned and let's get straight into this video. My name is LaQuishaqw. I am a mother. I have a 2-year-old son. Love him to death. The best thing that has ever happened to me. He's a true blessing. I am a wife. I have a wonderful husband. I am a licensed school counselor. I have my undergrad in human services and I have a master's in school counseling. And I am currently a school counselor, an elementary school counselor. I am also an entrepreneur. I just recently launched my online women's clothing boutique, and it's called My Lady Cave Boutique LLC. And I am also a child of God, so I have to always include that. And I plan to continue to carry on different titles throughout my life. It's not going to stop there. Okay, so now that you know a little bit about me, we're going to get into number 2. So number 2, what this channel is all about. So self-care is more. That's exactly what this channel is about. It's about self-care being more. I've heard a lot about the word self-care throughout my entire adult life. And I think I've heard a lot of different perspectives on and ideas on what it is and what you can do to practice self-care. I think it has become a norm for us to really think about self-care as like the basic things: exercising, getting your proper rest, eating healthy, maybe taking a day off of work if you're feeling overwhelmed. And while all of those things may be really important and they do help us in our daily lives, it doesn't just stop there. And so that's what kind of this channel is about. It's about talking about different aspects of what self-care is, of what I believe self-care is, through my life experiences and through experiences of my loved ones and people that are close to me, people that I've worked with, just from my past experience. It's about what I believe self-care is, and I do believe self-care is much more than just those basic things that we tend to focus on more than the other things. I believe self-care is considering your emotional, your mental, your physical, and your spiritual growth and stability. And so I think sometimes we tend to focus on one of those parts or maybe even 2 of those parts. And I feel like we have to incorporate those things together as a whole. I think in the helping profession and in any profession, I think there is a lot of talk about, self-care is first, you have to practice self-care. And I think we get comfortable to bring that up and kind of throw that in there when we are working in stressful jobs or when we are just going through stress as a whole. And I think we forget to provide what that all includes and what we do to practice it and what tools do we use. Do we have the tools? What do we focus on first? And we kind of just lean into these things that kind of becomes our norm: the exercising, the sleeping healthy, the eating healthy, this getting a good sleep, and things like that. So I want to come on here and just kind of provide some of those different ideas, thoughts, beliefs that I have about what self-care is, and about it being much more than what we tend to focus on. I think that everybody is different. Or should I say, I know that everybody is different. We think differently, we learn differently, we act differently. So I feel like it will only be fair that if we are saying these things, if we are saying to practice these things, that we actually give different ideas and suggestions, and kind of lean more into what's going on or what could be going on, and maybe what are some things you can focus on, or what we need to focus on as a whole. Like I said, we need to look at it more with all the aspects, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. And so I think that is very important. And so throughout this channel, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be getting into those kind of discussions, and it'll be some sit downs. I may be vlogging, whatever it is, but we are definitely going to get into some of those discussions so we can talk about some of the more important things that we may need to focus on when it comes to practicing self-care. I feel like it is important that we kind of focus on this, because we tend to, like I said, continue to say, practice self-care and, take care of yourself and things like that. And I feel like I said before, people learn differently. People intake things differently. People perceive things differently. And so we don't want to lead someone into unhealthy outlets. Because I think outlets are really important. I think they help us a lot. And I think it's good for us to choose what our outlets are. So like, for example, my outlet is shopping. I love to shop. And so sometimes when I'm feeling stressed, or I'm feeling down, or whatever, or unmotivated, or whatever it is, sometimes I shop. However, I've learned, it did not just come. I've learned how to balance that, though, because if you do too much shopping, it can become unhealthy. So I think we need to focus on that, what we tell people to do, and maybe surround more information around that, or more thought around that, and maybe get people thinking in their minds about, what to do with those outlets, or how to handle or balance some of those outlets. For example, some people, they go home and they drink wine, after work, because it calms them down, so, but we don't want, which that's totally fine. I'm a wine gal. I love drinking wine. Love it. However, we don't want that to be our solution to our problems, because when it becomes a solution to our problems, that's when it becomes unhealthy. So it's good to maybe add more thought behind self-care, and kind of shake up our minds a little bit. Think a little differently about certain things. So this channel is going to be a lot about positivity. It's going to be a lot about looking at things differently. And it's going to be all about self-care being more. So that brings me to number 3. What do I plan to do with this channel? I plan to provide different options, different way of thinking, different ideas, different things to try. I plan to provide positivity. I plan to be an outlet, and to be a part of the solution, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are stuck in the problem of things that are going on in this world. And it's too many people that are stuck. And I feel like I don't have any room anymore to be a part of that. I need to come over here and be a part of the solution and try to help us out. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning in life. I'm still young. And I have a long way to go, but I have learned a lot from what I have experienced already. And I have visited a lot of things, and I feel like I can be a part of the solution. So that's what I am doing. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I will do. That's what I plan to do, is to be a part of the solution, bring positivity, bring somebody an outlet, a positive outlet. Because it is too many things going on in this world that revolve around negativity, and it is so easy for us to get sucked right on into it. So I am coming and I am getting out of my comfort zone, because I am a very soft-spoken, shy person. I observe a lot. I don't really talk a lot, especially in social settings. Sometimes I can be a little socially awkward. I know that about myself. I'm okay about that. However, sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone and do something to help others. And so that's exactly what I am doing, okay? I'm trying to help you guys think positively, change your mind frame, intake some positivity, okay? Listen, I believe that whatever you intake in your life has a very, very huge impact on the person that you are or the person that you become, okay? And so if you intake positivity, that's going to say a lot about the person that you become, okay? So I want to be the solution and bring positivity to my channel, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm happy for you guys to be a part of my journey. So join my lady cave. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and give this video a like. Give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that bell in the corner, the post notification, so that you can get notification when I upload another video, which will be soon. And thank you so much for entering my lady cave. You guys have a wonderful, blessed, and prosperous day. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Oh yeah, don't forget to join the discussion. So leave a comment below if you would like to join the discussion. If you have some ideas of some topics that you would like for me to talk about, please put them down below. I will write them down and I will make sure I make time for those topics. Thank you guys so much, and you have a wonderful day.